And then Garland is currently the head of the DOJ.
No, it is Merrick Garland, the United States Attorney General.
Yes, that is the current Attorney General of the United States.
Yeah, so wouldn't that be
Who
who
has
would?
the DOJ? No, that is not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about the special prosecutor, investigator, I can't remember their official title, special counsel,
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember.
that went against Trump when he was president. Because Merrick Garland is an appointee of Joe Biden. What was his name? Robert Mueller. Robert Mueller.
Oh. Yep.
Robert Mueller was charged with investigating Trump with his Russian interference and connections to the 2016 United States elections. And then in his findings, he basically said, based on DOJ rules, we cannot charge a sitting president. It has to be Congress.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Oh, hey! What up there, Silvis? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, sorry, we had a hiccup with
What
Streamlabs.
up,
It
Sylvia?
decided it didn't like us anymore, so we had to switch things. We'll resub even though political talk is going on. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, but these two like talking about it, and I sit there, I'm like, hey, let's keep politics off stream, and they're like, why should we? So I just let it
We're
happen.
just shooting the shit. Nobody's gonna be mad.
I'm so mad right now. You have no idea. I am
It's just
fuming
sharing
at
the
my
difference of
gills.
opinions.
Actually, I already called the police on Zab.
Yeah, the FBI's about to come in. What do they call it?
Yeah. Merrick Garland
Yeah,
himself
SWAT.
is about to come arrest Zab.
Yeah. How you doing,
Oh,
bud?
wait, Tyler, I don't want to be your bottom.
How's Vegas treating you? Vegas pretty awesome right now for you? Sure, you're probably still just getting settled in.
I don't know. He's in Vegas.
Yeah. He just I don't I probably shouldn't probably dox him like this.
Oh no, dox the shit out of him. What's his phone
So
number?
yeah, I got it right here. 1 second. I guess I should say how's the new living conditions? So that's a maybe.
Yeah, you know the new living conditions in Vegas, as Gill pointed out.
Yeah, that's my. I've been drinking. I apologize there, Syllabus. 1000%.
Multiple
My
times.
bad. Yeah. I'm a horrible person. Ugh.
You're bad and you should feel bad.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he just unfriended me on everything. I get that.
Yeah, no. Good call, good call.
Yeah.
Can't risk it.
Yeah. Can't risk it for that biscuit. That's for sure.
Oh, wait. Should we do dungeons on our new characters or do dungeons on our mains?
Well, I don't have a new character, so I was gonna bring the Spellblade.
I was gonna bring my new character.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my new character too. Then, if he's bringing his Spellblade,
I'm just trying to get some food. You know what I'm saying? Man, look at all these sweet mushrooms here. This will make for great food.
That's why I've
Nom
been
nom
like
nom 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 nom.
pumping them out so we can make some of the best food.
Yeah, I started the seedlings for them. I'm like, we need mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know you'd started them, so I farmed a bunch of mushrooms.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
like have been going to like I'd farm 50, put them all back into the cedar.
Very nice.
Like we need mushrooms.
Does anyone have linen?
Actually, you know what? You know what I just remembered? I got a chug of beer for the subscription. Let me go pee real quick, grab a new round of beers, chug for that sub, because that's how we do here on the Gill and Zab show. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Yeah, you've got a 7 and 9 linen in the works. Or no, you've got 7 and 9 linen available right now.
Where?
I put them in a magic box.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm trying to make myself a large backpack. And that is why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, I left work after lunch and just sat here building and growing shit. I wanted to sign in to see if my code had indexed, but for some reason it stopped recognizing my cat card. I'm like, well, this is a pain in the dick. Ooh, trim gang. Fuck, got more sugar cane.
There you go.
Alright, I too am gonna pee real fast. I'll be right back. Wanted to repair. For Gill to get back. Oh, you're
Yeah.
back, Gill?
I'm back. Let me
Alright.
chug this
If
beer.
If you want to switch to yours, because I gotta pee now.
I'm literally just standing here because I'm about to chug this beer, so I'm gonna chug for subs. Kind of rhymes a little bit, you know? Well, yeah, that dropped quick. Fuck. Literally started this up and everything. Said we had like 8 people watching. Said I was going to go to the bathroom, and then fucking I come back, we're at 3. So that's cool. That's cool.
It's because we switched games, or
I mean, no, because we weren't at those viewers during Helldivers. We're at 3 pretty much during Helldivers the whole time. And then everything fucking crashed. I had to re-bring everything up, and then when it came up, we were like at 8 viewers. I was like, oh shit, alright.
we're at 4 now.
Oh, hey! Welcome, number 4. Hope you're having a good night. Shit. I gotta switch to the Zap stream. Ah! This is the pain of fucking having to switch games.
I'm
Ugh.
sorry.
No, you're fine, bud. Yeah, no, I'm guessing you missed it in the chat, like the Teams chat at work.
You never switched over to your stream. Gill, so
I did. It's just because there's so many things I have to do when we switch games and stuff. I had forgot to switch my input to be the Enshrouded game versus the Helldiver game. And so when I switched to my stream, it was just a black screen. I was like,
gotcha.
no wonder we went from 8 viewers down to just us. But now we're back at 5. So.
Oh, so Gill, have you seen the tavern?
No, I haven't. I'm looking for food.
You should just have to make it. So we would start at the first dungeon, the Hollow Halls at the far northeast west.
Let's see. The first dungeon is southwest. If you want to start at the first one, but we've already done the first one. So.
Oh, okay. So the
Oh.
northwestern one?
Oh. Only make one of those?
What a what?
The intelligence food. Eat eggs.
Oh, yeah, eggs are, I don't know, a good way to farm them.
No, you're fine. Ugh. Endurance. Oh. That works. 35, 30, 45.
I'm trying. Flour we got going. Switch over to bone meal.
Alright. Let me put that shit on my bar. Oh shit, I gotta put, salvage that. Salvage that. I gotta clear out my bags before I venture on. Didn't realize I was so full. Fucking nonsense.
There, we've got so many red fucking mushrooms now.
Good. Good.
There should be zero issue.
Zero. Where's the other shit?
Actually, now we're missing raw sand digger meat.
That sucks. Alright. I could probably farm some of that here in a bit.
Well, that should be a pretty quick fix.
Alright, let me go drop shit off up in, chests and things. Wait, if I go out the front, is this the front? This is not the front. Right. This is the front. Let me go drop. My bags are almost full, honestly, so I need to.
Just put them in the correct chest. Don't just drop them in
Oh, dude,
willy-nilly.
I shift R this shit, so.
Okay, cool. I've been working very hard to keep everything correct.
Yeah. No, I always shift R. And if I come to a point where I go through all the chests and everything I want to like put into a chest did not come out, then I'm like, all right, well, this is its new home. I typically try to find an empty chest.
Then it goes to the attic.
Oh, well, yeah. No, that's where I put everything right now is in the attic.
Yeah, no, most shit should go kind of where you think it would. Like anything metal or stone related goes down to the blacksmith. Anything wood related would be
flax. Flax is what?
Flax. That goes to the gardener. The farmer.
The farmer. Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure. Yes, Blue. Sorry, I was not ignoring you. I just had questions.
You're good. Do you know how to add music into your stream?
So,
I know, like, copyright and everything, but
yes.
If it's not copyrighted, do you know how to do it?
I just have to play it, and it'll pick it up.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a producer's name. That is a military member that I know. Really cool guy.
Yeah, if he wants to allow me to, use his music and shit on stream, then I'll fucking just I can play it.
Really cool guy, shitty producer.
Right. Fuck. All right. Let me grab more water, I guess. Does this count as water? I think that does count as water. So I might need something else that I can't make. used to this new base. Back here.
Actually, I think the next building I might make is a stable. Seeing
Okay.
how, from what I'm reading,
It's
with
dexterity.
So the new Enshrouded thing's coming out, the update, which is giving us all those large trees and whatnot. And the animal handler should be in that one, as well as being able to hide your helm.
What the fuck just happened?
I've read that it can drop as soon as June 4th.
So here in a couple days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would we baller?
Alright. Where are we going? First, second.
Oh, yeah, second. Northwest.
Where you're at. We got a key?
I sure do.
Okay.
First person here gets an experience scroll.
Woo! That's me. That's me. I'm right here.
Too far away.
Nope, I'm here.
Oh, well. Alright, I guess you gotta...
Right up on your nuts.
Yeah, can receive.
Fuck yeah.
Alright. Here we go.
Lou, where you at?
Sorry, just give me 1 second.
Haha, I have friends.
Oh, try to grab as many of these ectoplasm fragments as you can, because I need them.
Okay. What are you using for?
Furniture.
Okay.
Let me see here. Alright, where are you guys? Oh, you're over there.
So much damn with this character.
Breaking all the vases.
Alright, cool. I've got his permission for you to play his music in the background. I actually like his music. Like, he's not, like, he's in the army, as his, day job. He doesn't have a lot of listeners, but, like, I feel like he actually makes good music. And it's copyright free, and you have his permission now, so...
What's it on?
It's on...
Spotify? Does he upload to Spotify?
It is on Spotify, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
He's on Spotify, he's on Pandora, he's on Amazon. He has it, like, sent to everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
totally...
sent you his producer name.
Okay,
and...
I'll look it up right now. Because I already have the Spotify's up. Because that's, Kenton, who does our intro streams and everything. Kenton Atako. Gotta give a shout out. Let me go ahead and make this big. Ethanix. Alright. We'll just give it a play. Yeah. And,
Just gonna play it.
I'm just gonna play it. And I'm gonna put it on shuffle. And let me turn it up on my stream. Oh, too loud. think it's louder in my headphones than it is on stream. But,
Dream.
well, if you could listen to the stream and let me know, 'cause it's pretty loud in my headphones, but I have both set to like 1%.
No, you can't make me.
Oh, so I can hear it? It is pretty quiet though.
All right. Let me know when it's good. All right. I'm taking it to 4%.
Okay, yeah, I think that's good right there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really a good like.
Hey,
really,
Ethanix. Thanks for the follow. We're just getting your music going here. I'm jamming to it right now. So.
Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't show for me.
Wait, you don't hear it? Or
Oh, well, I don't. No, I'm saying like the messages.
Oh yeah, that was a follow. You just gotta look at stream.
Oh, okay.
so, I'm at Brown in Hawaii, and just meeting him, like you want to expect it. Really interesting guy. Like knows a ton of magic tricks. Like
Okay.
great conversationalist. And I used to actually listen to his music while I was working. I actually really liked his music.
Dude, this first song that I got playing, I'm digging. I'm loving it.
Yeah. He produces this all himself. It's not AI generated or anything like that. He does this all himself manually, and I just really like it.
Yeah, I do know there's a few plugins with Twitch and stuff that like show like what people are listening to and stuff. I'll have to get that going here. I might look into that tomorrow and stuff. That way, it just shows what's playing and stuff. That way we can at least give a shout out to Ethanix, if I'm saying that right.
Oh, this one's a banger.
Yeah, I was like, I'm already loving this one.
What am I missing?
Is the dude like in a vase or something? Like this is what
He
happened
must
last
be.
night.
Yeah.
No,
It must be.
it's not a guy we gotta kill.
It's is it a rune?
Yeah, it's a rune.
Oh, it's an actual rune. Oh, okay.
I got that one of that left rune.
I see it.
Sweet.
Go for it.
Get a girl.
Here you go. Hello.
Yep.
Oh, we gotta jump for it.
Barriers down.
Ooh. I'm dead. Oh, I rezzed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but with this music, like, this is a veteran-based stream, and like, I'm fairly certain he's still active duty Army.
Still veteran.
But, yep, exactly. And he's doing this, and like, I really think he does good work. So I just,
Yeah, listened to 2 so far. I like both.
yeah. So even though we're a small stream, he's a small producer. Like, I just thought it, fit.
We can keep
Yeah.
them all together.
Yeah.
Woo, level 7.
Nice.
Where do I want to go next?
Trying to figure out where these buttons are for that door.
Oh, which one is this? Oh wait, do we have the key? Oh, wait.
No, you need buttons. See the 2 things at the top of it?
Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right. I think one's over here, right? Maybe I'm a little too drunk to be doing this. Can't remember what these things are.
Story of my life.
Mage is cool, but I kind of miss my barbarian while I'm playing it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like it feels good to hit those like massive AoEs pools with fireball, but there's something about being on the barbarian, just diving in and just fighting them all with them in your face. That just
Oh
feels
yeah,
great.
that's what I loved about my tank in like the healing axe and everything, just diving into the middle of everything and just start
Yeah.
fucking swinging. And
Yeah. Level 11.
Brad?
what?
Nah, me, I'll take my main here today.
Yeah, I think it's just a difference of preference.
Yeah, it definitely is, because like I got that mage leveled up and stuff. I'm like, all right, yeah, this is great, this is cool. I'm actually enjoying this archer more than the mage so far.
But it's also kind of the same way that I play,
Everything. Yeah.
yeah. No, yeah, that's fair. I want to nuke it for more of it.
The thing about Archer that needs to be said is like the aiming on it is actually quite difficult, but it's so satisfying when you hit those critical hits.
Yeah, especially against these scythe guys. I just one-shot one, and then switched to another. He was already pretty down, so don't do much against like them. But at least still got that one scythe guy with one shot. That was pretty sweet. Found a button.
Nice.
Yeah, you did.
The other button's on the other side.
A good bet. Oh, you know what? Point was
Oh, I
I can
know.
stay with you. I'm like, let me run the opposite direction. This is also where the repair
stamina for days. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's one of the perks of being a archer is like being so fast, having like unlimited stamina.
Oh, yeah. I absolutely love it. Button. I found the button. Love it.
Alright, now where the fuck is that door at?
Yeah, I'm like, which side?
Oh, over here.
Oh, yeah, alright. That penetrated through it. Nice. Two birds, one
Gill
stone.
the Penetrator. Burn, another burn. So, Blue, you said you got no interest in Valheim?
Yeah, I like this combat system. I mean, I play it with you guys. I enjoy every game I play with you guys, but
Aww.
I think the combat system in this one's better. In all honesty, I love the tree and stuff, whereas like Valheim is like very it's gear dependent. Like you have no talents, you have no trees. You put stuff into it. It's all dependent on the gear.
Yeah.
And half like where this one's like, you know, you have quests and stuff to do. Valheim's like, hey, there's this, you know, you're in this next biome. You need to defeat the boss. Like that's the gist of Valheim. You get to a biome and you have a boss you have to kill, so you got to go collect all the resources and build the stuff up and things, which is fun. You know, it's more heavily on the building aspect for sure in that game.
Oh, and also, I'd argue more heavily on the exploration aspect.
Yeah. I do love the fact in Valheim that, you know, we get our little ships and we can all jump on the ship together and fucking just go exploring and things. I think that's fun as crap. I love the fact that the merchant and the other lady for the dungeon quests and things is, you know, they don't show up on the actual map. You actually have to, like, go find them.
Yeah, you gotta explore.
Haha, stole it.
Okay.
But yeah, Valheim is more about the exploring and things in that aspect. And yeah, each biome you kind of want to build a base in each biome because each biome has its like own resources and stuff for it. And it has its own challenges, like minerals and stuff can't go through portals. Like you have portals that will teleport you wherever, but like minerals are like the big basis for like each biome. And so it's like, alright, I have, you know, my blacksmithing area that's leveled up all the way over here, but I can't take the minerals from this biome to go and create what I need unless I sail my ass all the way back. Because you're Vikings. That game's a Viking game, right? So,
right.
Or it's like, let me build a new base and rebuild everything up. But then again, you're having to take minerals and stuff from the previous biomes and stuff to that base uh, to build the things that break your base and stuff, right? So it's just, what do you want to do? So it's not bad. The combat system's very much like this one. Again, you just don't have like a combat or like the trees and stuff. But everyone can do everything, and it is gear dependent on that one, like I said before. But like, you know, some gear gives you, more stuff for like your archery. Some gear gives you more like things for your like melee combat, what have you. Later stages will give you gear to increase your mana and things to actually do spells and stuff. And honestly, I think that was one thing that they lacked on, or slept on from the beginning, is because it's like the fourth biome in Valheim until you actually get like spells and things to do spells and mana and things. And I think that should have been something that was introduced earlier, like from the get-go, and what have you.
Oh, this is one ruin.
I will say, like, I'm about to be moving, and the new Enshrouded patch, which will probably increase our level and give us more locations and such, is coming out in June, when I finally settle down. And then the new Final Fantasy expansion is going to be coming out. So, like...
That's one thing we haven't done on stream is Final Fantasy.
I love Final Fantasy 14. So, like, since I've been playing with you guys, I haven't played it a lot, even though I haven't. And, in terms of MMO, I think they've done it best. Like,
really?
Go back to WoW Classic, alright? Hear me out. When you go back to WoW Classic, there's, like, this fun fantasy with the talent points and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's died in current WoW. Right?
Yeah. Current WoW for me is meh. It sucks.
Like, I do love WoW Classic, and I loved how they did it. However, when you look at Final Fantasy 14, they gave so much attention to detail, and every expansion has been at least kind of good. Like, even the worst Final Fantasy expansion has been decent. Like, Stormblood is probably one of the less good ones.
Oh, you didn't like Stormblood?
But it's still... it wasn't really my thing.
With Mr. Sloppy! Why are you so sloppy? So, for me with Final Fantasy, their story is freaking top notch. Like,
I agree.
it's... Yeah. The reason to play Final Fantasy 14 is the story. Their crafting system, by far, way better than WoW's. Absolutely 100% agree.
Yep. I'm an Omnic Crafter, totally agree.
The thing that gets me with Final Fantasy 14 is their raids. I don't think their raids are as good as WoW raids.
I completely disagree. I completely disagree.
I mean, you can disagree and still be wrong. That's fine.
Yeah. Because so my thing is with the Final Fantasy.
Raids, I agree with you, but it's trying to teach you mechanics. When you get up to the higher tier stuff, so like in the lower tier raids and stuff, it telegraphs the boss's attacks, right? Mm-hmm. In the higher tier content, it doesn't. So you have to watch how their arm moves, how their tail moves, however.
Okay. Yeah, and that's how WoW is. But again, at the same time, WoW allows like those additional add-ons and stuff. I don't think Final Fantasy does, right?
Okay, technically, yes and no.
Guys, do
So
we know what
it's
this last
against
one
their-
is?
I don't. I'm still searching for it.
Okay.
So it is against their terms of service, but they don't go after anyone if they're just using it for their personal use. If you like use, like say ACT, which is a damage meter in Final Fantasy, they don't care. If you take
it.
that data and then you like harass someone because they're doing low damage, then they'll go after you.
Yeah,
And possibly give you a suspension.
like pros and cons for the add-ons and things in that aspect. I love the aspect that it's like, hey, as long as we got it and we accomplished it, who cares, right? Like, there are no
I think
damage
damage
meters
sucks
and
the entire
stuff.
time.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like
if
that,
everyone's if everyone's sucking, then you're not gonna get past the boss, right?
Right.
But and there might be people that yes are carrying the group and stuff, but you know that's kind of part of like the whole community aspect
Right.
with Final Fantasy and stuff. So yeah,
But like most top tier raiders who use ACT and CAC bot and different add-ons, and they have no issues. The only time that Square Enix will go after someone and suspend them is basically if they use the knowledge that they got from that to harass somebody.
yeah,
So like if you're in a you have three companies, which is basically guilds, and then you have something called static. Most people in Final Fantasy don't actually raid with their guild. They're just in their guild for social, and then they run with static for the raid content that they want to do. So like it's like you have this group of 7 other people that you do the raids with because their highest content is 8-person, which is why I really like their in-game content. It's less people and you can have more intimate raid group, and you can like say like, okay, this is how we're going to do
well,
strategy, and you can adjust, and it's more intimate in-game experience.
well, and they get it right with all the dungeon groups and everything being 4-man groups and stuff. So you have 1 healer, 1 tank, 2 DPS, right? And then when you go into the raids, it's 2 tanks, 4 DPS, 2 healers. Like, you don't have to split up your group, sort of thing.
Right.
You know?
Yep. And that's one of the reasons I really love them. Love the in-game content.
He said Russian.
Yeah, no, like Final Fantasy is good and it's great. And again, I haven't gone through and done the whole like extremes and things like or raids and stuff because for the most part it was just me and my neighbors now that were playing together and what have you. So we would just go through basically what was the raid finder. Occasionally we would go through and like jump it up to the harder difficulties. At no point did we ever do like the extreme portions of it or whatnot, right?
So
and the fact that you can sit there and have one character that can do everything,
yep,
right, it is a bonus to me.
Yeah,
and
so
there's content too for each one of those things.
Yeah.
So you're on your last frickin' job and things, and you've done all the quests and stuff. Oh no, there's more quests. There's more quests for you to do.
That.
Oh, have you found the last room?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? I even announced it. I just feel everything in the next part.
Oh.
I don't know. Pixar
I didn't.
didn't happen.
I didn't hear you announce it. Yeah, we're both running around with our heads cut off, selling this.
Yeah, I'm like over here trying to find a fucking rune. Didn't know that you found it.
And that's what this game needs to fix, is their announcement systems.
Well, like it usually pops up with like
Yeah, I was going to say nothing popped
error
up.
Yeah, nothing popped up for me either.
Oh, it definitely did.
It didn't pop up for me, no.
Yeah, maybe for you, but nothing popped up for us here.
Could it be the alcohol, gentlemen?
No, I don't think
No.
it was. I have been seriously searching for this rune and like watching my screen the entire time. I did not.
I mean, I don't know how you could not be looking at your screen the entire time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like I only have one screen at the moment.
Ooh, we.
Dude, he's about the PCS.
Yeah, that's
like
kind
that.
of thing. I have the second screen. It's just not hooked up at the moment because I need to make some adjustments. But I'll do that at Ohio.
Lies and slanders.
So, you mentioned extremes, which is part of in-game content, and then there's Savage, which is also part of in-game content.
Right? Yeah.
A lot of WoW players don't realize or talk to are ultimates, which is the highest of in-game content in Final Fantasy. And I would argue, having been a Mythic Raider, it is more difficult than Mythic Raiding.
Okay.
However, caveat, I haven't done Mythic Raiding in the past 2 expansions. Could change based on those last 2 expansions. I haven't played them because I got disinterested in the leveling process. And like my friends didn't play and I quit. So like chances are it could have been updated. Maybe it's more difficult Mythic Raiding in the current edition of WoW. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't make that comparison. So that's the caveat. Just trying to be objective here.
Yeah. No. You're perfectly fine with that because for me, when this latest expansion, Dragonflight came out and stuff, we delved into mythics and stuff like they're at the beginning of the expansion and stuff, and yeah, it was rough and things fell apart and stuff, what have you. I don't know. I didn't like a lot of the changes that they made to a lot of the different classes and the play style with the classes and things, and so like when I always try to fill that like void. Like if we need a healer, all right, cool. I will make a healer. Right? We need a tank. I will make that tank. Right? But then when it came to what the fuck is hitting me?
I don't have enough stamina to get up. I used water and everything. Went up with full stamina. And I fell down and died.
But
and millimeters between me and the Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So I was just saying, like, you know, like the latest way that, you know, they've done things, they made things that were not DR. What the fuck does DR mean?
Diminishing return.
Dominican Republic.
Not diminishing return. It was like a defensive of some sort.
Yeah, diminishing returns.
Nope, definitely wasn't. I know for a fact it wasn't diminishing returns. Fuck. Because, like, as a tank, something would be coming at you, and you'd have to fucking, you know, hit it, right? Wasn't fucking diminishing returns. But basically, if you did not hit like this defensive, you were going to pretty much get one shot. And
okay, I know. What warrior tank, right?
Yeah. So like warrior tank, spell reflect was now a DR, where in the past it wasn't.
Damage
right?
reduction.
damage reduction. Yeah, damage reduction. Where yeah, and so like it frustrated me that like you always had to constantly keep your like shield block up and on, but it wasn't considered like a damage reduction for like those big hits. You had to hit your spell reflect, even though even if it was like a melee attack, you had to hit your spell reflect because your spell reflect now reduced 20% physical damage along with reflecting um, any spells, and then there was another one for warrior and stuff. And it's like this kind of sucks because sitting there like heroic, like the first boss, or not the first boss, the last boss of the first raid, that little dragon lady and stuff. If you didn't hit your DRs correctly and stuff, it was a fucking wipe for tanks and stuff. Which pros and cons to that, like it actually made tanks actually fucking have to fucking pay attention for the most part, right? Because most times it's just like, okay, I'm the tank. I'm just going to sit here, tank and spank it. Just whatever comes off cooldown, I'm going to fucking hit it, whatever, right? But at the same time, it's like, man, this kind of sucks. This is a lot of fucking pressure and shit.
No, see, I preferred it. Like, you had to actually tank.
Okay, I will say,
Hey, how close?
and
Uh,
well, I keep dying because I don't have enough stamina. So what I want to say is, in
poison.
terms of you have to actually fucking tank in World of Warcraft, I believe tank is the most difficult job.
Oh, agreed.
I
Because
don't
you
think
have
it's
to
the most
position-
difficult. I think it's the most stressful, for sure. I really don't
okay.
think it's the most difficult. Like,
Well, I
so
feel like those two go hand in hand, in my opinion.
This is why I
okay.
agree with Jim, is because if a tank dies,
The raid wipes.
yeah, you can wipe the raid. If a
So-
DPS dies, no problem. If a healer dies, hey, now there's more pressure on the other healers.
Right.
So
But like your tank is your make or break it.
well, for me, I tanked in Legion. What came after Legion?
Shadowlands.
Was it Shadowlands? Yeah. So I tanked in Legion. I tanked in Shadowlands. I tanked in Dragonflight. And for me, Legion tanking and granted, I was a fucking demon hunter, so it was kind of cheating, right? Oh no, because it was Legion, Battle for Azeroth,
Oh,
Shadowlands.
that's right.
I
forgot about
tanked
that
through
one.
all of those, no issues, no problems and stuff. When it came to Shadowland, or not Shadowlands, Dragonflight, they had switched everything up. So like, for me as a demon hunter, whenever something was coming out and stuff, it was demon spikes. I hit my demon spikes, that's my DR, fucking good to go. That was not the case in Dragonflight.
No, you wanted to keep your demon form up as much as possible.
Well, that was all the expansions. All the expansions you wanted to keep your demon form up as long as possible because it was just overpowered as fuck in things.
Yeah, but all right. well,
They
you still
they
demon
they,
spike.
so um there was another ability that they fucking made, not made. It was already a previous ability, but it wasn't really an ability that you used in your tanking rotation as a demon hunter. That was your big DR that you had to fucking hit. What the fuck was it?
See, demon form was your big one.
Yeah, and demon
Uh,
form came from metamorphosis and
yeah, metamorphosis, and there
things.
was another way to get into it.
With your I beam as the DPS.
Yeah, but
But
that
I don't remember as a tank.
Should I just keep pressing on?
1 second. I'm about to get campfire up,
Okay.
which will get me rested, which should give me enough stamina, I think.
Do you have any? Oh, haven't seen any yellow flask. Never mind.
Here, I got something for you as well, Blue.
Okay.
I only have one, but that'll increase your stam.
That should be enough, I think, because it was just I was getting up towards the top of the climb up, and then I would fall down and die.
Yeah, because I mean, I was doing mythic raids as a demon hunter tank, and I wasn't really having any issues.
In the latest, greatest
First
Dragonflight.
raid of cat. Yeah, first raid of Dragonflight.
Yeah. So I should caveat. Sorry, I was a demon hunter tank up until Dragonflight, and then I switched to warrior because warriors were overpowered as fuck during Dragonflight. But man, I killed our group so many times in fucking Dragonflight. It was all my fucking fault. Every fucking single time.
That's okay.
Well, again, like I said, I never had that issue or anything in the previous ones. Like and even in the previous expansions, I did tank the raids and stuff on warriors and different tanks and stuff, and it wasn't as bad.
That was barely making it.
They
overtuned them, and they came out and they said like, "Hey, we've been overtuning these raids to kind of battle with add-ons, and they're simplifying the raids."
Well, like I heard them say that, but I think a lot of it was they wanted tanks to not be bored. Right, is the thing.
You want to switch it to your stream because I'm just standing here.
I mean, I don't even know where I'm going.
Okay, I'm down there.
Okay, I see one person.
You have to go up the ladder, the thing, and then you have to just slide down, and you're there with us.
Fuck! I was out of fucking stamina. I have all the stamina in the fucking world.
Not if you hit that green shit.
Well, well, that time sliding down, I didn't think I hit the green shit, but I guess.
Oh yeah, while I was watching the stream, it didn't look like it did, but.
Yeah, so I guess I did. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, way now.
I'm gonna get this.
So you two can press on. I'll fucking catch up.
You sure?
Yeah, because it's going to be more interesting than me fucking dying over and over. Or trying to fucking figure out where the fuck it was. Where I had to go.
Oh, the music stopped.
Oh, it did. Good catch. Oh, that so
vibing to it.
That was everything. There's only 5 songs on his discography.
It should be there's more.
But you gotta pay to unlock it. Oh, no, Gill, he trapped you.
No. It's not. You're on Spotify, right?
Yeah.
So like for me, there was.
Okay. Let me hit the radio here.
There should be 10 songs.
Yeah. All right. The radio has 50 songs from him, so.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I had just like clicked on the name and I get like whatever it was only brought up 5 songs, I guess. So.
Oh, actually, I want to mine a little bit.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, we got enemies coming.
Oh, okay.
died. He's gonna like reload me.
How am I supposed to slide down? Okay, right. Bunch of dead bits over here. Follow this. Almost dead bodies right here. Oh, okay. I see. Right. Oh, how did that fucking kill me?
The dungeon's more dangerous than any of the monsters here.
Dude, it is.
Every
Like,
dungeon.
that's every fucking dungeon. Like, I've never had an issue with this part before. But,
What level are you? Maybe you just don't have enough stamps.
no, I have a lot of fucking stamp for my level. The problem is like, I'm jumping over the green parts, but maybe I'm just hitting it like a millisecond too late because I'm in the air and then I lose all my stamina. So when I come down and then I come up to the next part, I have no stamina to jump over it. But in that case, like, I actually died sliding down, even though like I had all my health and everything and went through. So, yeah, I'm not, like, I definitely hit the green of that last one going down, but, like, I ended up dying sliding down for some reason.
So I'm mining these extra left brackets. I need a...
Oh, good. I need to take you up bathroom break real quick.
Have fun, think of me.
Yeah, I got to do the same while I wait for Stam.
Yeah, because there's a lot more shit I want to build. Beers resupply?
Alright, I'm back. Hey Zab, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, say you had to go buy a new Air Force PT uniform. How much do you think that would cost?
New Air Force PT uniform? I don't know, maybe $60.
Okay. So the Space Force PT uniform was just released in
Oh, talking about
specific
like
locations
just shorts and shirt?
and tracksuit.
Okay, so shorts, shirt, long pants.
Tracksuit, jacket, and pants. Yeah.
120.
Okay. All right.
You want to get here before I start this off?
I think for Air Force PT tracksuit, you'd be on track, right? I think that's because the Air Force PT shirt is about $7, I think their shorts aren't much more expensive.
Shorts?
But I just like the Space Force PT uniform just launched yesterday in specific locations. One of them being the Pentagon. So I just purchased the Air Force PT gear today. Space Force PT gear. Sorry.
Yeah.
Guess how much it cost me?
How much?
$110.57.
Very specific. Way below.
Oh, $382.92.
Very specific. Way too high.
$250, $249.99 without tax.
Alright. Very specific. Still a bit high. It was about $200. It was just north of $190 for one tracksuit jacket, one tracksuit pants, one PT shirt, and one PT short.
Okay, you know what? I should have had you like tell me what you purchased first and things. I was
Space Force making all this shit out of like, Indian silk or whatever.
Well, like, that's what, when I was buying it, was like, I'm gonna have to check over this tracksuit jacket, which is almost $75 for a gold inlay fleece or some shit. But,
well, so I feel like
it's,
the Air Force PTs because Zab and I, when we came in, we got sweatpants and a sweatshirt and shit and
The
things.
marshmallow suit.
Yeah. And then they came out with the Air Force uniform or PT uniform and stuff. And I want to say that was close to the same for like the new Air Force PTs at the time.
It was like the new blue ones.
It was at least $50 for the jacket.
Yeah, I think all.
I remember it being ridiculously expensive.
It's about one whole thing is about $120.
Was it? Man, I really felt like the jacket and the pants were like the jacket itself was like $50 and the pants was like almost 40. And then you had to get shorts and the shirts.
so, when I came in the Air Force in 2014,
You got it issued.
everything together, yes I did, but buying replacements, all of it together, was just south of $100.
Yeah.
Including track,
Maybe I'm
jacket,
jaded.
track pants, shirt, and shorts.
Man, I feel like I spent like a whole fucking paycheck on getting the new fucking PTs when they came out because I wanted to be cool and shit.
Maybe, but like you came in the 2000s, right before 2010.
Yeah. They were like out and available like in 2006.
Yeah. Okay. So when I came in 2014, my paycheck every 2 weeks was about $600 in Texas.
What rank?
A1C.
Okay, yeah. See, I was an airman basic.
Okay.
So, oh motherfucker just came up behind me and just
But,
fucking one shot me.
Either way, like we don't know the thing that happened all those years ago.
Yeah.
The one PT set, including the jacket, the pants, the shirt, and the shorts, just those four, like $195, roughly $200, right?
Okay, and you know,
I will say the shirt, I'm currently wearing it, it's dry fit, and the quality is quite nice, but like for the cost for a mandatory item, pretty fucking high. And the cost of it does not go into effect for our clothing allowance until next year.
can write it off the taxes.
You can write it off their taxes?
It's a mandatory item, correct?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it will be. It currently is not a mandatory item, but it will be in the next coming years, just like every uniform change in the military. You know how they give you like 2 years or whatever?
Yeah, then
It's something like that, you know?
you can write it off on your taxes when it's mandatory. Actually, you might be able to write it off now. I'd have to double check it.
Well, next tax season I'll try it, you know?
Oh yeah,
Won't work.
yeah, and like your dry cleaning and shit, totally able to write that off as well.
Yeah.
The thing that I have issues with when it comes to taxes and these write-offs, right? Because I have 2 kids, I'm just a technical sergeant in Space Force. The money that I get back from taxes is already greater than what I put in.
Right, yeah, but you can get more by providing like these receipts and stuff for your dry cleaning and all this stuff. Like,
I don't want to hear this from you, Gil.
Like-
Who refuses to go to medical to get his disability.
like, look, you're right. That's a personal thing on me, but if I can sit there and help out a friend and stuff with like write-offs and stuff, then I'll do that because that's their decision, right? It is my decision that I don't go to the VA to get my disability and stuff that I'm
Wait.
probably owed and things.
Wait,
That you're-
wait. I'm learning a whole new thing about you now, Gil. What is your disability rating at with the VA right now, Gil?
No,
0
check.
because I never had it. Yeah, I had 2 days.
Fucking kidding me, Gil?
Yeah,
You served in Korea with your yellow dust. Your disability for your lungs has to be at least 30-40%.
Oh!
I can't fucking see it.
Let me top that with I was deployed to Iraq, and our dispatch was right on the other side of the burn pit that they had.
Gil, that's money
Gil, do you ever
every
file-
single month. That's hundreds of dollars every single month.
Gil, do you
Why?
ever file your PAC debt?
My what?
The PAC debt?
What's a? Oh yeah. So, I don't know if it's actually like considered filed and stuff, but like there was a thing like that came out from the VA, like, hey, if you ever deployed to a location that had burn pits and stuff,
The burn pit.
yeah, and so I submitted for that and stuff. I was like, yeah, I was totally there and
Okay,
stuff.
you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, no. That's one thing I should probably do. Like, I don't know. For me, and y'all gonna fucking give me shit and stuff about this and things
I
like.
swear to God, if you say, I don't want to defraud the government.
No. Well, it's not really defrauding the government so much as like when I got out of the military and stuff. Like, I felt like I was 100%. Right? Like, I had no issues, no problems whatsoever. Again, I only had 2 days to out-process the entire Air Force, and so
Well, no,
because that's on me. Again, that's on me
Yep.
because the critical manning and stuff that was going on and stuff. I prioritized the fucking mission versus me actually going and out processing and shit. So that's 1,000% on me. I should just told them to go fuck themselves. I need to go out process and what have you. But
All right,
Just face it, if they
Gil.
can't do the mission without Gil, they've built a shitty game.
hey Gil,
hi.
you're the equivalent of an 05 who says so, right?
Yep.
So he alleged.
So
But I have given you examples, sir.
We are E6s, right?
Mhm.
As an NCO in the military, right?
I am
I'm gonna
ordering
tell you, I care for you. I love you. Go to VA because I know you can go back and change your VA rating, and you can bring them your current conditions, and you can connect it to service-related incidents,
Yeah.
and you have a great argument for that, and that's hundreds of dollars. And me, as your buddy, as well as an NCO, go do that.
I'm just telling you this.
Like, I can't order you for shit, but as your buddy, caring for you, please go do that. Because you're talking about $100 a month, thousands of dollars a year.
And you always talk about money problems, Gil. Like, this is go a long way towards that. You know what? Gil, this
Yes.
is from Gil.
No. You both are 1,000% correct. And again, it's on me and me being fucking stubborn.
The
It is what it
government
comes down
owes you this skill. You earned this. You put yourself in bad situations for the security of the United States. They have said that they owe you this. Go get it.
Oh, that's a rug.
Where I will disagree with him. I don't think you earned it, but you are.
Hey, Zab. At least I fucking deployed.
Okay, that
would
is a
concur,
four.
yeah.
You earned this skill.
I was in Korea. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
I have also not deployed. I'm not going to take offense. I tried to deploy. The options
Well, yeah, and both of you have. Both of you have. Like, and that's the funny thing to me is the fact that at the time I was not even trying to deploy. It was just forced upon me.
I'm about to do nothing.
For me, I volunteered for several different deployments, but it was like 10 slots to the wing, which is obviously thousands of people, and I was an A1C at the time, and 10 slots to the wing, I was not selected because I was an A1C at the time, or senior airman at the time.
I told you how I was selected for my deployment rank.
No.
People
You might
dropped out,
have,
right?
No.
I feel
It
like
wasn't
you
that.
have, but I don't remember it precisely.
Yeah, so basically, my first duty station was Korea, right? And in Korea, if you did not pass your CDCs, you did not PCS. And this is when they instituted those new CDCs that were like a 95% fail rate across the 1 and 2s and shit, right?
Right.
So I actually sat there like we were working.
and you passed them, and you did well on them, and you got selected, right? It was something like that.
Well, yeah, to that effect. That like I passed my CDCs, I was able to PCS. I went to Misawa, and when I got to Misawa, there was a guy selected to deploy. He was the only other person that was done with his CDCs, and at the time, it was like this list. Like there's buckets, but they did by list. So if you were like coming from a short tour or deployment already, then you got put to the bottom of the list. And then everyone else, was racked, time on station, whatever else and stuff. So this guy, since he passed his CDCs and he had already been on station for however long, he was selected for the deployment. And so there's about probably 15 to 20 people between us. Me being at the bottom because I just came from a short tour, right? And he got selected for 451. So they're like, well, you know what? We really don't want to hinder his career or anything. We want to send a 451 and stuff. So who's the next person we can send? Well, all those people in between him and I were not done with their CDCs, even though several of those people that were in those CDCs were enrolled in those CDCs at the same time I was. But they did not want to like jeopardize people's careers, kick people out and stuff because they weren't ready to test and whatnot. Because again, these CDCs were brand new. There were no training aids. There were nothing for them. You what's that?
What year was that?
That was 2000. So I was entered into the CDCs in 2006, and finished them in 2006. But I went to Japan in 2007.
Is
Um,
that the first CDC or the second one?
so there was the CDCs that were like primarily Morse code based and stuff, and then they switched it to actually be like CDCs that were actually like signals based and things.
Okay, that's the one that I did.
Yeah.
Wait, it had a high fail rate?
Oh yeah, dude. 95% fail rate on that. And I actually know 3 people that got kicked out of the military. Actually, you know one of them. Remember McLaughlin from tech school?
Yeah, I remember McLaughlin, yeah.
Yeah, he got kicked out of the military because he failed those things 3 times.
Wait. First name Jonathan?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Ted was the first name. Yeah, he ended up getting kicked out because he kept fucking failing them and things, right? And
I didn't know that because in Alaska, like, maybe because Jeff was our instructor, nobody failed out of Alaska.
that was probably the only place then, because yeah, it was a 95% fail rate for 1 and 2 Charlies across the board. And when it came to the CDCs, so I was working 10-hour shifts. I would stay after 2 hours to study off my shifts, and my days off, I was going in for 8 hours a day. Granted, I was in Korea and I was underage, so I had nothing else to fucking
Yeah,
do.
there was nothing else to do.
Yeah. So, but yeah, dude, like, and I barely passed. Like, passing 65, I got a fucking 66 on them bitches, dude. They were fucking rough, right? And the funny thing is the person who wrote those CDCs, he's a contractor on my team right now.
Give him shit.
Oh, dude, I give him shit all the time. He was like, I don't know why you guys had such a hard time. Like, all the questions came from, like, the end of section questions and the end of chapter questions. I'm like, they absolutely did fucking not. Because I can tell you, I studied those fucking questions and had those fucking questions memorized and the correct answer. And I damn near still failed. Like, get out of here. He's like, well, that's how the test should have been. Is like the end of section, end of chapter, end of course questions were supposed to be the questions that were asked. I'm like, that was not the case at all whatsoever. But anyways, so this kid that he was the only other one that had passed the CDCs. He got picked up for 451. All the other, like, 15 to 19 other, or 14 to 19 other people, I forget how many, that were enrolled in CDCs and stuff at the time, they're like, well, we don't, because when I was informed of the deployment, it was like 4 months out. They're like, well, we don't want to, like, sit there and tell them that they're going to deploy and they got to finish their CDCs and stuff. We want to, make sure that, we're able to sit there, retain the people, the good people and stuff, that, and what have you. So I got completely screwed over because
Shit bag.
because I did what I was supposed to do and finish my CDCs in the time frame that I was supposed to finish my CDCs. Because again, there were several people that were enrolled in the CDCs at the same time I was, but they were still, they hadn't tested or anything yet, and so it's like, all
You're
right.
never supposed to do the right thing.
Well, and so, like, what the most BS thing about this whole thing is the fact that the guy that got selected to go to 451, good friend and stuff, didn't have a car or anything. He's like, hey, I got to go meet with the chief today about my deployment and stuff. Do you mind driving me up there? I'm like, yeah, no, dude, I totally got you. So I drove both of us up to work, and I'm just chilling in like my little mission area and stuff with obviously another team because I was off, but
Mhm.
they're still friends. I was chit chatting with them, and he went to go talk to the chief, and he comes out onto the ops floor. He's like, "Hey Gil, I got good and bad news." I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" He's like, "So I got selected for 451, so I'm going to 451 now." I was like, "Oh man, that's awesome! Congrats." He's like, "I got some bad news for you though. You need to go talk to the chief because you're deploying now instead of me." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So
Hey, buddy, guess what? I done fucked you.
yeah, so I went into the chief's office. I'm in civilian clothes and shit, and the chief is like explaining this to me. He's like, "Look, so he got selected for 451. We don't want to screw him over in his career because right now it's hard to get people in the 451 and things and stuff. And the way that the buckets and everything are currently aligned and stuff, no one is done with their CDCs besides you. And I know that you just came from a short tour, so you're at the bottom of the bucket, but we have no one else to go. So you're going to Iraq instead of him." And I was like, you, so you can't force anyone to like test that's been in the CDCs as long as I was and things like. He's like, "Well, 95% fail rate and things. We just don't want to put that on people, that pressure and stuff. And since you're already done, we're gonna go ahead and send you." And at the time, I was so mad. And like I even told the chief, I'm like, "Well, why don't you deploy him and then send me to 451?" Because I wanted to
Yeah,
go to the SDC in the first place. But because I don't have 451 and stuff, you guys won't let me go to the SDC. So you put me where I'm currently at. Like I would love to do actual freaking signals
mission.
work. Yeah, instead of making sure that the green light's green. It's like, yeah, yeah. Well, unfortunately, the way the selection process is and stuff. He was selected. We can't just switch you guys out and stuff. I'm like, man, this is some fucking bullshit. I was so mad. I was so upset. I didn't even talk to the dude like on the drive home or anything. I'm like, you fucking fucked me, right?
Oh, dude,
But
no, you definitely should have been mad.
well,
That's bullshit.
That's not really his fault though.
no,
That
no, no,
wasn't
no, no.
his choice.
No, it wasn't. And honestly, my time I was deployed was the best time I had. And well, I mean, morale, camaraderie, all everything in the Air Force. Like, honestly, if I could deploy again, I would. Just
Did you,
because.
as a civilian, and make like bank?
Yeah.
So, yes, yeah, there are deployments and stuff that like I could take and things, but it's not one of those things that like I'm being forced to do. And given like my daughter and everything at home and everything, it's like I probably shouldn't take a deployment because for civilians and stuff, it's not 6 months, it's a year. It's a year gone. And I'm like,
Okay.
I can't, put all that on Mattia and everything, the wife, what have you, to, with the kid and her work and everything and stuff, because there's been opportunity like that have come across. I'm like, oh yeah, this would be good. This would be fun, right? And yeah, so life gets in a way, in the way when you're a civilian. When you're military, it's like we don't care about your fucking personal life. This is what you're fucking doing. Whereas as a civilian, you have those
You make
options.
Yeah, and make a lot more money doing it.
Well, the only thing would be tax free. That's it.
Well, yeah, tax free plus you make a lot more money.
No, 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 no. There is no plus making more money. It's
No, yo,
I just get my paycheck tax
yo, do
free.
you not? What is your? What do you keep telling us? You're the equivalent of a what?
So yes, like I understand where you're coming from. Like I would get, tax free, so all the money that gets taken out of my taxes and everything, I would get that, right? But my wife, with her job and stuff, she would not be able to work because
She
she
only
would
works for
have to
3 months.
sit here and be home with the kid because again, she works 24/7 over in Columbus for a week straight.
I
And
thought it was only like 3 days out of the month or something.
no, 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 no. It's a week straight every other week is what she's working.
Oh, I thought it was a lot less. Did it used to be a
No.
lot less?
So it was when like she had like was working part time because she was still recovering from COVID nonsense and stuff because she has medical issues and things that make that shit linger on for a lot longer than it fucking should. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
she's recently, been back full time. And so she literally leaves like Thursday night at 9 p.m. and then comes back Wednesday morning at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
So
but would you make?
There,
Wouldn't you?
there was a better response actually. It's Zab, you're stupid and dumb, you big dummy dumb dumb.
But wouldn't you make
End
more
of
money
discussion.
with you deployed
no,
than her work?
no.
But
Like
yeah, okay, all right. So what, what's your tax rate, Gil? Probably like what, 20, 30%, somewhere in that range.
it's a fucking lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. But
uh
your income tax, federal income tax,
so
because like say you make a
every
hundred.
2 weeks I get paid $2,400 and
Really? That's it, buddy? That's less than me.
no, no,
Yeah,
no,
that's what I was
no,
thinking. The
no,
same
no,
thing.
no, no. Sorry. I'm trying to think here.
I get paid like 3,500 a month, or 3,500 every 2 weeks.
So
Sorry.
sorry. I think every let me let me pull up a calculator here.
Well, to
Because
be fair, that we're
I've
also
been
taking
drinking
into
and I don't.
Yeah, which is tax free, which is just another benefit of the military. But
yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're not actually being paid 3,500. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, that if
Okay,
you keep saying
okay,
you're an O5 equivalent, it should be
uh,
much higher than that.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
I disagree with what he just said. With that, isn't exactly my pay. Yes, I understand it's an allowance. It's tax
Mm-hmm.
free, and that's how they do it. However, if I was not in the military, I would still have to take a portion of my paycheck to pay for my housing, whether I rented or bought.
Right.
We
Right.
never said you didn't. But the
Right.
fact of the
So
matter is,
it's called an allowance.
yes,
I get that. That's for the purposes of it being tax free. I still, when I tell people my salary, tell them BAH plus BAS plus basic pay.
yeah, no, I do the same thing. I'm just saying
Exactly. Right.
that's not your pay though. You can't argue that you're getting paid that amount. You
Okay, so you go to buy a car, you fill out the form. Do you only put your basic pay as your pay?
no, because again, that we're gaming the system.
I I fundamentally disagree because even though it's an allowance and it's non-taxable, and that's why it's considered an allowance, you are still given that money
Mm-hmm.
because you're
Where
working in the location that they designated.
Mm-hmm.
right. Whereas I have to pay that. But
Yes, that's
Right.
what that's my argument is you have to pay it out of your paycheck. we
Right.
don't have to pay housing out of our base
Well,
paycheck.
depending on what accommodation you're living at, if you decide to pay out of your basic pay.
Oh, yes, you do have that option, but the military doth provide.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know.
So,
I don't know what you
so
think,
every
but I
two
feel like you'd make
weeks,
more money.
every 2 weeks, after taxes, after health insurance, after everything's taken out, that's not me paying my housing bill, my water bill, any of that. I bring home $27.50 every 2 weeks.
Your base pay before, or that's after taxes.
No,
That
yeah, that's
that's
after taxes. That's after the health insurance that he has to pay for because we get that free.
right. Yeah.
Oh, so like you, okay,
Yeah.
that still
So,
seems really low
I
for
mean,
O5 equivalent.
I mean, O5 equivalent is for a GS13. At the step I'm at is 117,000 a year. That's what I make is 117,000 a
170.
year. Divide that by 12, and then divide that by 2. That gives what I get paid every 2 weeks. But then, yeah, you have to take out the taxes. You got to take out the health insurance.
Okay, so
And
you're not making O5 pay.
so, probably not. Let me
Not
look.
even close.
Okay, so
No, I just pulled it
100.
up.
Wait,
O5
wait, wait,
pay.
wait,
Let
wait.
me finish this off. O5 pay entry level is 6,700 a month.
Okay, but what he's just said, $117,000 a year, divide by 24 for
Divide by 12 for each month.
divide by 24 because you're talking about every biweekly pay
Oh yeah. Okay, I see. You're at it. Yeah.
is $4,875
Right.
every 2 weeks. But he also has to pay for the health insurance.
Okay,
Correct.
but I just wanted base pay. I wasn't asking like deductions or any of that jazz.
Well, he
Base
doesn't
pay.
have BAH or BAS or anything, so that is his base pay.
BAS and
Prior
BAH
to
aren't
taxes.
part of base pay.
Right.
Again, as you've already said, allowances.
Right.
I was asking
Yes.
base pay. I wasn't. Of course, he doesn't have BAH
Right.
or
Well,
BAS.
I'm saying that he doesn't have that, so this is his base pay because he doesn't have to deduct
Before
housing
it's
costs or
before
food
expendable.
costs.
And
Right. He
insurance
just has.
is expendable.
He has to pay for insurance. We don't. So if you're
Oh
comparing
God,
to
I
an
never
active
said he.
duty member, which a
Jesus Christ,
lieutenant
I
colonel
hate arguing
is,
about people. I never asked if he had to pay for it or
we're
not.
talking about
Whether
base
we don't.
pay.
Look,
Base
look.
pay.
This is his.
What he
This
makes.
is his
So,
net
so
pay.
What he makes before deductions.
Right. $4,875 every 2 weeks.
Okay. Wait, so you're getting $2,000 worth of deductions every
yes,
2 weeks
yes.
just in insurance?
Well, and taxes, insurance and taxes.
Insurance and taxes. Yep.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
So
Yeah.
his net pay is equivalent to an O5.
Oh,
Yes.
But O5s have that free insurance,
Correct.
and they also receive BAH
Correct.
and BAS,
Correct.
etc.
Where I do
dude,
not.
your family would make more money if you deployed, I think.
But that's the thing is because I my take home is only that what I say 2700 dollars, right, in things,
With
and
taxes taken out.
with taxes and insurance and everything taken out, and that's not that I still have to make my house payment. Like
Right.
with that money and everything,
Wait,
which
as a GS, does the government not offer
no,
health insurance?
yeah. They offer health insurance. I still have to pay for it,
Right, right,
though.
right. But it's that costly.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a
Dude,
question.
So,
military.
well, let me caveat that there are cheaper health insurances that if it was me by myself, I would definitely take for sure.
Huh.
But because I have my kid
Yeah.
and because my wife has medical issues and stuff and everything, like I pay a good amount for the health insurance and
Right.
things.
Does her job not have health insurance?
No, it does not.
Wait,
I
as
I
a
have a question.
nurse?
So
Just
here's the thing. Yes, she is a nurse, but where she works, that place does not offer health insurance
I have a
because
question.
she's not working in a hospital or anything. She's working as like there are like mentally handicapped
oh yeah, you
individuals.
told me that beat the shit out of her. Why is she still working
Right.
there?
Dude, she wants every time she comes home, she wants to quit. I keep telling her to quit, but she's like, given her medical issues and things and stuff, she does not think that she could work as like an actual like nurse and stuff because they're on their feet too much and stuff because
See,
her
And she
right
don't have.
leg has issues and things, so she needs to be able to have time to like prop it up and stuff to
what?
allow.
Why doesn't she work like as like a lab technician or something?
That's what I was gonna say. Or like paperwork, just paperwork, bitch. Like
Well, those
does all the
don't make
paperwork.
that much. Like the coding and medical care and such don't
Right, but
make
she's
that
not a
much.
coder. But if she
So
did
so
the
a lot of it comes down
Hospital
to
administration.
the those jobs and how much they pay versus how much her student loans and other bills and stuff that she has come into play in factoring that stuff. Oh no, the
I
stream fucking froze. Oh, why is the stream froze?
I do have a question,
well, it's
if you
10:50,
don't
you can
mind me
go ahead
asking.
here.
What? Yeah. I see. It's
But it
so
doesn't show
funny.
frozen on my screen.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
actually, it
it's
don't.
just on my laptop. My
I
laptop's just being stupid then.
I have a question, Gil.
Hmm.
How much? And you don't have to answer this, and you can tell me to back off. How much does your wife make in a year, gross pay?
About
Hey, did you want to
32,000.
did you want to end
Oh,
stream because it's already past